Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Hunter x Hunter, you guys. The intensity of this show continues to be unmatched because whether it's emotional intensity, action intensity, just tension intensity, oh my god. That scene with Welfin, I'm like, oh my, I was just like, okay, kiss Welfin goodbye. I just have to like accept it. I was all ready for him to die. Yeah, guys, last time was awesome. I will briefly get into it before we very quickly jump into this next one because I cannot wait to see what's going to happen, and there's so many possibilities. So before I do that, I do just want to say if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right. So I don't know. I am so pleased after what I saw because honestly, Meruem he's in a state now where like he really is unstoppable. There is no stopping him. There's really no power greater now, especially now that Gon has like completely, you know, kind of undone what he did. And watching his demeanor change after he heard her name, Komugi, you can see just how much she means to him and how through knowing her, he has learned about all these concepts that he should absolutely have known. And he didn't before her. He had no idea about, you know, thanking somebody, you know, gratitude, mercy, saying, I forget it. I don't want it. I'm not going to hurt you. Go live your life in peace. Somebody straight up yelling at him like, Welfin, what are you doing? Welfin. Straight up yelling, I am only loyal to one king. You're all my enemy. Great. Good for you. I really hope you find what you're looking for and live your life in peace. Where the heck did that come from? It came from Komugi. I do have slight concerns about this whole like he's dying thing. Because, first of all, he's dying, which is going to be really sad, and it's going to suck. But even more so than that, they mentioned something about, like, kind of the radiation kind of emanating off of him. I really hope I misinterpreted that. Because it did cross my mind that, like, oh my god, he's going to get near our crew and or Komugi. Oh, of course, he doesn't have to get near our crew now. He can just go find Komugi. He did get near Knuckle and Meliron really briefly. But that is a bit concerning. I'm probably just blowing that out of proportion, though. I'm sure it's going to be fine. And once he finds her, everything's going to be great and fine until he dies. And that's going to suck. Honestly, I never thought I'd say it's going to suck. And even last time when he was like, yeah, I'm just going to go like crush the world and stuff and I'm unstoppable. And he didn't actually come out and say that, but they were like kind of building that up. I'm like, well, it's kind of a good thing he's dying. And now I'm like, no, I feel bad. I feel like he's like self-actualized now and he's not, I really honestly feel like he's not necessarily going to be a threat. He just seems to like not have a whole lot of interest in harming. I could be wrong because even when he knew Komugi before, when he was battling Netero, he was like, yeah, you know, don't worry, I'll only subjugate you a little bit. So I could be wrong on that. But you guys, I guess there's only one way to find out what is going to happen next, and that is to just go ahead and jump right in to the next episode of Hunter x Hunter. Let's do this. Trying to find her. Wow, it's almost kind of beautiful. It's interesting how we can like break down the abilities in the same way that like the Royal Guards could break down almost like at the cellular level. Oh my god, Palm. He already knows you there. They don't know he's dying. In a good way? He has straight up given up. Wow! Oh. Okay, so he knows he's dying now. That's why he's like, I don't care. Okay. Oh. Palm's like, okay. Enough said. Oh, she's like at war with herself over it. Wow, like deep down she knows. What are you saying? Okay. Inside she's saying like just don't. He has, because he has an appreciation for beauty. He's gonna, I can't, no. He's gonna get out of his, he's gonna get out of his, he's gonna get out of his. Oh my god. She knows. Wow. He's like, I'll do anything. And she's just so in awe that she wants to see it. She wants to see it for herself. You couldn't keep your promise. Oh, Poof is okay. I think Poof is no more. Oh, okay. Oh my god. I think he might be straight up dead. Wow. What are you doing right now? One last game. Why am I crying? Yeah. Aw, hi. Long time no see. Palma's gonna check this out. Yeah, we don't have the luxury of sitting behind a desk. Oh. Oh. So there was, he might be the guy behind the desk, but he really did care. Oh. So yeah, we gotta pick a next. Oh. Poppy! Oh, it's a nice doggy. Oh, is that the Supreme Leader Diego? Wow, 30th year of retirement. Oh. Did you see it, Palm? Aww. It's been a weird day. I think you saved him, Sleepy. Wow, he kind of feels it now that... Oh, I feel like he only... Oh, he's going to the other side pretty soon. He knows his name now. Oh, please don't do this to me. We knew that, sweetheart. But she wanted to officially reintroduce herself. Oh my god. But you figured it out. Is he gonna finally beat her on the last try? I cannot believe this is happening. He might actually do it now. That's the one thing we're not going to be able to do for you, sweetheart. Because he's not going to be here very long. What? What? Did she just want to make the game as long as... She had something up her sleeve? She's crying! She's crying because she's so incredibly happy. Oh no! All he wanted was to be with her. Wow! That's what I was saying. She's Komugi. Oh, she wants to be with him too. She felt the same way. Wow. In a weird way, they were meant to know each other. Oh my god. You're seriously ending the episode on this? I don't know whether to be really happy or really sad. And honestly, I'm kind of both. Because I did not think that I would ever see Meruem this way. And she doesn't care that the poison is contagious. No one's ever reached her the way that he did. And no one's ever reached him. No one else could have. I'm convinced of that. They truly were meant to know each other. I wonder if Palm saw that. Wait! Are they there, or is that just a little piece of the end? They're just playing that way? They're playing and he's dying. They're playing and he's dying. Sleep peacefully. She's gonna stay with you. Oh my god. Oh, she calls him Meruem. Oh no! The poison got her too. She already wasn't in great health. No! Oh my god. What? What? Oh my god. That was definitely one of the saddest, most profound things I've ever seen in an anime, and I've seen a lot of really good anime. Oh man. When I first saw their end floating, or his end floating around, I'm like, wait, is this supposed to be like after they both died and they're still like together somehow through that one little shred, because we know that Nen doesn't necessarily cease after you die. But then when they showed them playing together and he starts to get tired, I'm so glad she was there with him. I'm so glad she was there with him. I am sorry that she got sick too and is gonna die. But she wanted to stay with him. She wasn't gonna have it any other way. For all she did for him, and she truly, truly changed him. He had an effect on her too. Which makes a lot of sense. The way that her mind works and everything, I don't think she was, I think she was very lonely. I don't think she had many people who she could really feel happy in herself with. And the fact that they had each other, it changed the world, because things would have gone very, very differently. Wow. Holy crap. Someone explain to me why I'm here sobbing for Meruem. I know that in my editing, I'll be coming up soon on like the first episode with him. And man, if we've been through a lot, because I never ever thought a couple of episodes I wouldn't have even thought this, because he had kind of reverted back without her influence. There was something there. There was something that like had been there that he was missing at the very least. But he, in many ways, reverted back to how he was when we first knew him. He was a totally different person because of her. And she was different because of him, too. That was so beautiful. That was so, so beautiful. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to be, like, sad. I was not expecting the kind of gut-wrenching ending that they gave us. Oh. So we also know that in this episode, they gave us a little bit of perspective on what's going on in the outside world. You know, Netero to the outside world has retired. And we know from way, way back, there were some people who really did not want Netero around. And who probably stand to benefit very much from this turn of events. Oh, we also got to see Diego. I forget, because they hadn't killed him, right? They hadn't killed him. I feel like they were using him as like they were still using him in the communications to the outside world last time we saw. And I mean, that was a long time. We're talking probably 50, 60, 70 episodes ago. Was it that long? Maybe it wasn't as long. But I imagine we'll deal with that more, because that's going to change the Hunter Association a lot, right? That's going to shake things up. But guys, I think we have a conclusion to this. And Palm, I love Palm like wrestling with herself over it, because the part of her that's an aunt does kind of have that just innate respect for him. But I think it was more than that. I think that deep down, like she knew past her logic that something had changed about him. And of course, logically, this person is destruction itself. You're not just going to be able to like flip a switch and be like, okay, I guess you're a good guy now. But deep down she knew. And I'm guessing she saw that whole thing transpire. When she was talking about the promise to Killua, I'm still like a little fuzzy on what that means. If she meant she was going to, because we know she only has so many slots. Or if she just meant like in a little way she was giving into the ant part of herself a little bit. I'm not exactly sure. But wow, what an ending. I really did not think it would end like that. But I said for a while, maybe there is a way that this doesn't end with like the king being taken out, or like Komugi is the key to another way. I had said episode or so ago, maybe there would have been a way to talk this out with him. I think to a degree that's true and it's not, because we know that Komugi had a big influence on him, because he was already, when he was talking to Netero, very open to the idea of like humans have potential. But he was still kind of like trying to rule. He gave up on all of that when we saw his encounter with Palm in this episode. And I think a lot of his giving up the ruling was because he knows he doesn't have much time left. So I guess maybe you can argue either way. Could he have eventually come to an understanding that, like, I just want peace with humans, we'll just live alongside them? Or did he really only give up on that because he knew he just wanted to be with her in his final moments? Either way, what a profound change. What an absolutely profound change. And just a really beautiful but crushing ending. I never thought I would be so invested in these characters in this story that I would go without seeing anything with Gon or Killua for like several episodes and be so into it. Like, yes, they are the main characters, but in a way, like, I just really have to give credit to the writer for creating characters who are so engaging that you don't even realize the main characters aren't here for like many episodes out of this arc. Many episodes we had nothing to do with Gon or Killua at all. Wow. All right, guys. I most definitely need a snack. That was beautiful. That was a nicer ending than I think I could have ever imagined for him. As sad as it is that he had to die, think of what a death that is compared to having blown up along with Netero. Or, you know, the snowball's chance that anyone was going to be powered up enough to, like, actually kill him. which actually did happen briefly with Gon, but didn't last. Guys, I think that's all I got for you for now. I think that's all I got. That was amazing. That was really, truly amazing. And now we start to pick up the pieces. So the poison is contagious, but seems only over a prolonged period of time. So the brief encounter that we had with Knuckle and Meruem probably isn't going to hurt. Brief encounter with Palm. I can't think of anyone else who he really came in contact with aside from the guards. So I think we'll be okay. It seems like it has to be like over an extended period of time. I'm going to wrap it up. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today and watching me cry and have all these feels over someone I never thought I would go there with. I have a feeling we will still have some times ahead of us, so please don't let me go it alone. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.